when you start improving yourself, it's hard to literally take a step away from trying to better yourself and doing good things for yourself, and constantly just over obsessing about what you need to do now and how much better you could be now, the things you could do now, this thing, and you just kind of fall into this pattern of improving yourself, which is amazing for you as a person and is amazing for you overall. But there comes to a point where you can kind of get too restrictive and not actually live certain elements of your life, if that makes sense. You may not go out with your mates that night. You may not go out with this person that night because you're so strict on your vision and where you want to be and your meditation and all this stuff, and you get too caught up in it, if that makes sense. And I just want you lot to understand that when you start bettering yourself, more opportunities are going to come. More different things going on is going to come. Different like nights out, different things, different experiences are going to come. And of course, don't take them all, but take some of the experiences that you can have if it feels right. And if you feel like you need that a little bit, because if you become too restricted in your improvement and then you bettering yourself and this thing and this book and this thing, you're going to be more successful. Of course, you're going to be more successful. But if you literally hold yourself back so much and you're not developing other areas of yourself, for example, say your social skills, or you talking to people, or you bettering like how you literally view yourself by being around people and making them laugh and building your confidence overall, you're going to neglect areas as well. So it's important for us to have this little balance as well with it all. And that's what I found. I'm not opposed to going out like once or twice now a month with people. I'll go out every now and again. I don't always do it once or twice a month, but I'm not opposed to it. And even when I'm in the gym or the steam room, whatever, I like speaking to people and bettering myself and speaking to people there because we get on well. At work, I speak to everyone pretty much, and I have good experiences with them. And it's important for us to literally value the other areas. Of course, we've got the other areas in ourselves, like literally working on yourself, meditation, journaling, reading, all that stuff. Like that will better you, and whatever you're trying to build, that'll better you, of course. But there's other areas that you need to embrace as well and better as well, because we want to be all around full and better in ourselves. But if we're just focusing on these areas and we leave these areas behind, we're focused on that area, and then that area may dip a bit, if that makes sense. And I just want you lot to keep a balanced and real approach with it, because if you neglect a lot of things in your life and you're just too in yourself and you don't like say go with this person to this thing and experience that concert, or go to this place, or go for food at this place, you are going to neglect, and you might regret a little bit them experiences, because you don't know if they're going to come around again, you know. So it's all right to dive into it a little bit. It's all right to dive into it. Of course, don't get fucking addicted to it, but like, dive into them experiences a bit. Like, experience different elements of life. Don't literally just hold yourself in that and just think, oh no, I need to do this thing. Oh no, I've got to do this at this time tonight. I got to meditate at this time. I got to work on this. I got to read this, and then I got to literally make this and put this out. Of course, do that alongside it, but don't get too caught up in it to the point you lose experiences and lose beautiful experiences that you could have with people. Because it's so easy to do that. It's so easy to literally prioritize yourself over a little experience that you could have with someone. That won't take away much from you, but will feel nice, and you feel the gratitude and happiness for it. For example, I've had experiences recently that I've went out, done this, and then I feel good after. I felt like I let off a bit, and I'm able to literally embrace this more, if that makes sense, and embrace working on this more, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's the overall message in this video. Don't neglect all areas of your life. Kind of don't be afraid to go out every now and again and do something now and again. Don't be afraid of it. It's all right. It's all right. It's life at the end of the day, and it's all about experiences. Thank you.